I was dying laughing when you said, I don't understand English.
Yeah, just landed on my neck really bad. My C567 is fused now.
What goes through your mind as a racer? Like, all right, he's trying to put me in the dirt.
You know, Jet's like one of the most winningest dudes on that bike. So it's like he's probably got some good input.
That was probably the most demanding race of the year for you.
So I knew like at some point someone's gonna, get him.
When you're leading, the dude that's behind you has the better position if he's gonna clean you out or
Yeah,
do something.
yeah. A biggest injury I've done so far.
All right, what is going on? We are back with another episode of the Jaxxon Sports Podcast. I'm sitting here with the greatest co-host of all time, Twitch Stenberg.
I'm not the greatest, and it's not Stenberg.
Stenberg. It's just such a mispronunciation cluster every time I have to say his name.
Oh man,
I feel you.
And then I'm sitting here with the one and only Bionic Man himself, aka the Japanese Terminator. He's coming through with more screws in his neck than they have on their bike. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Shimoda.
What's up, guys?
How we feeling?
We're feeling good.
You're looking
great. Great recovery process. I think we're on week 7 now. It's really stable. My neck's really stable. So, yeah, just getting back into it.
For those of the audience that don't understand what happened to you, since you did like a full, backflip, tumbleweed, full face into the dirt, you want to kind of walk everybody through the injury first real quick? I know you've been talking about it and people know, but for those that don't know.
Yeah, for sure. We were actually from this year, I'm actually training with the Lawrence brothers. And,
Is that Jet and Hunter?
Yeah, their compound.
Nice.
And
You weren't there last year?
No, not last year. Yeah, we started from this year. So yeah, it's been really good. And just made a mistake on the whoops we're testing, and we made a mistake on the whoops. Kind of dropped my front and couldn't really do anything. They're actually pretty big.
Yeah.
They're like freshly
Once you
built.
miss, for people that don't know, like once you miss one whoop, you're pretty much screwed all the way through the section
and
if you pull it.
Yeah, and especially they were pretty big because it was brand new set.
Yeah.
And just kind of couldn't really recover right. And then dropped my front end, went over the bars, and just landed on my neck really bad. And I have my C567 is fused now.
Dang.
So yeah,
That's gnarly.
yeah, probably a biggest injury I've done so far.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Coming off a huge win too, huh?
yeah. Honestly, like this last year was such an up and down series for me. Just kind of started out, winning A1. Next race, broken hand, recover, and won my first championship. And a few months later, I have a broken neck.
Yeah,
So
it's crazy. Like towards the end of last year, you were ripping. It looked like you said, sometimes it's hard to communicate setup
Yep.
and what you're thinking and what they're thinking. And like, I get it. I understand it because, I've lived with Taka and Wanky forever, and I'll be explaining stuff to them, and they're always like, but he has no clue what I'm talking about. So it's like, I get the translation,
Yeah.
but it seemed like you and the team finally gelled together and like, dude, you look so good. Like you were literally the top dude every time you go out. And then, like you said, it was such an up and down season with winning, breaking your hand,
Yep.
winning again, SMX, and then now the neck. Like coming into the season, were you at like probably like your highest confidence level yet?
of course, and also like team's working really hard for me to understand better. Like you said, the communication has been on such an improvement, and I can feel it too. Once I go out to the racings, and like we never really missed a spot. Like we make improvement every session, and that's been helping a lot. And and of course, like this year is actually my first time. The bike never changes, the model has been the same for a couple of the years. And since 2020, maybe 2020, my bike has been changing every single year, models and brands.
So you're always chasing something, yeah.
So I was really bummed because I wanted to start a season, like really train, fit, and, go out there to perform. But I mean, we'll see if trying to recover and go back.
For people that don't understand how impactful it could be having a new bike at the beginning of a season, like I talk to Jet and Hunter all the time about their bikes, and I know their dad's heavily involved, and Honda does a phenomenal job. But how hard is it to adjust to a brand new bike? Like, what goes into that?
I think, because to your point, the peak of motocross riders, like the age of 20, 20 to 25, let's say, we don't have that much. I mean, we don't do that much testing. You know, we don't have test experience. So like for me, I'm learning something each year. And if the bike keeps changing, then it's like, you know, I have to try this new thing, and then we learn and go back again. It's like, you have to learn these steps before you, you know, you can build your own motorcycle like correct way. And yeah, it is really challenging and difficult when the bike, you know, changes every year. And I felt it. So yeah, it's a difficult one.
It's got to be cool though now. Like you said, train. It's got to be cool being able to train with Jet and them now. And like, you know, Jet's like one of the most winningest dudes on that bike. So it's like he's probably got some good input and some good notes on it for you too, you know?
Of course, yeah. There's I mean, we have 4 riders in the team. Now we ride, you know, same bike. So you know, we can give a feedback each other and see what they're using. Maybe we try it out and, you know, help the team improve faster, you know, as an overall. So
with your recovery and everything right now, how much longer are you thinking until you're back on the bike?
Well, I got told 12 week, and this is my week 7. So yeah, we passed halfway now.
You've been working out still with Joe, like everything's going good, like you're training and everything right now?
Yeah. So, I mean, recently, just this last 2.5 to 3 weeks, we've been back on the gym program.
Nice.
And cardio, a little bit of cardio. Haven't been able to like cycle outside and stuff just for the risk wise.
Yeah.
But pretty much back to normal. So
yeah, you don't want to mess with the neck.
No, it's a sensitive area.
Yep.
So I'm gonna wait for doctor's approval. It's not like collarbone or
exactly.
you know,
where you know you're good. Like,
yeah. So I'll just take it safe.
When we first saw you coming in here, which was like maybe 2 years ago with Joe Cancelleri, or about a year and a half ago, you know, I watched you put in so much work. I always tell Twitch, I'm like, dude, this guy's always got the best energy, but he's always working hard. That's what I loved about you. And I think you're a phenomenal example of someone who's dedicated to the craft, right? You really care about what you do. You're a professional at what you do. You know, before we start talking about A1 and everything going on this year, you came off probably one of the most exciting races we had seen in the entire 2025 season, which was the last round of Super Motocross. And it was against one of he's your best friend, Hayden Deegan? Are you guys like best friends? Or
yeah, best.
He doesn't speak English.
Friend. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Because I recalled you basically just starting to learn English, right? And you explained that to Deegan at a press conference. So I pulled up this lap.
That was the best one. Dude, I was dying laughing when you said, I don't understand English.
So I pulled up this video. Joe Shimoda survives Deegan in the takeouts. Can you walk me through this lap? What was going through your head?
I mean, honestly, like coming into this last round, well, it all starts with second round, you know, like with Levi going pretty hard hit on Hayden.
Yep.
And it's like, I don't know if he really did it intentionally, or I don't know what was the deal there, but definitely put target on my back for sure. And honestly, like, I'm not going to say a bad thing about Deegan or anything, but with him, you know, going against other riders, for sure will, you know, make more conflict, you know?
100%.
So I knew like at some point someone's going to, you know, get him. And maybe it was the second round of St. Louis. And yeah, last round, honestly, like my goal was to just go for the win. So I kind of didn't have a nerve issue like all day long. Got my start on the first moto, lit every lap, checked out. And yeah, second moto, I kind of missed my start a little bit, catch back up. And then we had this battle.
When he started getting into you right there, did you know you're like, okay, he's coming for me right now?
Yeah, of course. I knew he was going to slow down and we're going to play, you know, back and forth. And
it's just being smart.
Yeah, just kind of be smart. You just don't. The worst thing it could happen is like he could push me off the track and I get stuck in a tough block or something.
Yeah.
So every time he'll come behind me, I kind of just slow down, let him do his thing, and then we just go back again, you know?
Yeah.
So
it seemed pretty sketchy. There was a few moments where I was like, oh shit, like that's gnarly.
Yeah. And it's like some people say like, why would you, you know, pass and go in front of him, you know? That kind of seems like a dumb move, but also like,
I want to get away from him.
Well, pace is like high up there, like Hammaker is coming behind me.
Yeah.
Kitchen is coming behind me.
Yeah, when you guys are battling, it's slowing you down.
I got to finish either first or second for me to win.
Yeah.
So it's like, I can't just slow down, let him by.
Yeah.
You know, I have to go past and put on some
even
sprints.
if you did, he didn't want to go by. He wanted to be right there. So
yeah,
we could
it's
get
like-
into it.
That's what I want to know right there.
People don't get that. Like,
great point.
When you're leading, the dude that's behind you has the better position if he's going to clean you out or
Yeah,
like, do something
yeah.
or come for a fast because he's watching every move you're doing.
Yeah.
So he knows every lap in advance. Like, oh, he's taking an inside rut. He's taking that rut. I can get him here. And it's like when you're leading and you're trying to ride your own race, but at the same time you're like, shit, I got this dude behind me trying to clean me at the same time. So it's
Yeah.
like you're looking forward and back, you know.
Yeah.
But I feel like you did a great job like handling it for sure.
So yeah.
And when this guy is like trying to bury into you on corners and trying to take you down like that, like what is your goal as a rider? I understand, you know, like as a racer, I understand like when you're riding around the track, like you have your flow, you're locked in. I get it. You've practiced your lines. You've seen what you want to do. It's late in the race, right? There was only a few minutes left, I think, at that point, like 5 minutes left in the race. So you already had gone through the first moto. You already had kind of seen what was going on. What goes through your mind as a racer? Like, all right, he's trying to put me in the dirt. Are you trying to get away from him? Are you trying to show him that you got some body to you too and give it right back? Like, how do you maneuver around that from the racer point of view?
For me, I think I just wanted to put on my own laps. Like if I was a little more faster, then I could just kind of pull him away, you know?
Yeah.
But this race, I mean, he was, his pace was better than mine.
Yeah, there were certain
So-
sections he looked quicker.
Yeah, so I have to play a defensive way, and then that's just kind of how it is. And I mean, the job is just finish it off, right? Like you have to win this in order to get a championship. So for me, it's just like, yeah, just either get away or I mean, be ready, you know? Like,
Yeah, be ready.
You know, he's gonna do something. Well, make it happen, you know? Like figure it out. So
Yeah.
Do you feel like that was probably the most demanding race of the year for you? Or do you think that was just like you were kind of prepared for that? So maybe it wasn't as mentally taxing as most people thought it was going to be.
For sure. It's like, I mean, demanding in every different ways, you know, like you have to fight with the pressures. You have to, I mean, ride fast. Like, yeah, you can't just, you know, tip over or make some stupid mistakes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it was a difficult race to be honest.
Yeah.
But I mean, as a racer, the bike is good enough. Just have to perform. Like
Just
you just have
figure it
to
out.
figure it out. Like do it. You know.
At A1, I got to watch Twitch go into a beautiful suite while I got crammed into the knot hole with 37 people. And on my way to the knot hole, I went to go pick up about 50 bags of chicken fingers.
Yeah.
And I ran into you and I was like, yo, Shimoda, you're being attacked by 20 chicks. Like, let's go. And you're like, I want no business. They're no part of this. And I was trying to tell the girls that you don't speak English, but you kept saying like, oh, I got to go. So they realized you speak English.
Yeah.
But that didn't really help the situation. We walked into the area that we're all sitting at. You know, there's a bunch of legends in there. You had McGrath and Villapoto, and you had all kinds of, you know, even Steve was in there, Caballero, and you had so many people there, and you were kind of locked in for a minute. You walked to the top, stood behind the glass, and kind of locked in on the 250s. What were you watching? What were you looking at? Give me a rundown of the race.
I mean, it's kind of weird, you know, like I haven't been in the stands watching for, I don't know, like 3-4 years. So like I forget this tension,
Yeah.
you know, and
That you can just feel.
I'm actually just fan of just watching Supercross just in general. I mean, it's an exciting sport, and honestly, it's really extreme from
Yeah.
watching outside. So kind of, it's like hard to believe I'm doing it, you know?
Yeah, because like usually when you're not racing, it's on different coasts, so you're not
Yeah.
out there to be able to go watch the race. But
Yeah.
since you're out here right now, it's like,
Exactly.
yeah. Are you going to go to San Diego and Anaheim too and all that, or will you be back in Florida by then?
No, I'm planning to go for San Diego and A2 probably.
Yeah.
Probably go back to Florida after that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I want to now jump into A1 a little bit. We see this video going viral of Deegan and he cross jumps. It seems like, you know, a lot of people are talking about it, and a lot of people were just breaking down the race and talking about people in the 250 class and the
Yeah.
different riders. Can you kind of tell me what you thought about this move and what you thought about the race?
With this situation, I think if I was hating, I would have probably, you know, jumped towards more middle. But I mean, also at the same time, you know, I don't know what Cameron did, but I would have revved my bike so hard just to let him know that I'm there.
Just for awareness. To me, it just looked like it was like a racing incident. Like you see him come in and he scrubbed and he was kind of sideways, and when he left a lip right away, he knew he was transferred over too far, but there was nothing he could do. He kind of like, oh shit.
Yeah.
It just looked like a racing incident.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, it looked like, I mean, Cameron's elbows are up here, so it was probably quiet, you know.
And he got a good drive of coming out of that section too. Like when he squared up and went to the inside of them, like you could tell, like he had good momentum going forward, and like there was just nothing he could do. Like he expected Deegan to stay in the same line, but to me it looked like he cross jumped on accident, like not on purpose at all.
I think it's just a racing accident.
Do you think he was driving as intentional, or do you think he was racing as intentional as he was like driving the pace of how he rides like last year, Deegan?
That just confused the hell out of me.
Yeah.
You said it.
Well, I was just trying to make it as hard as possible for this guy.
You want Joe to understand or not?
Yeah.
like my race.
Well, up in the stands the whole night, Joe, I just kept making jokes when the girls were walking over. I kept saying like, "Oh, these guys are driving on the track," and the girls were going nuts and googly eye, and they were all happy to see Joe Shimoda. He's like the Justin Bieber. Yeah. So I just kept messing with him up there, and he just kept laughing the whole time. So it was cool. I was actually impressed with how good you were putting on a show amongst all those people. He's like a superstar and I don't even understand why he was walking around with no security.
Joe's just a nice dude.
Yeah.
I'm just a guy.
Honestly, like what we were talking about that night, like, do you think he's riding as good as he was last year?
I think so. I mean, the 250 class, I mean, very competitive. Everyone's fast.
I was watching practice and qualifying, like the PC boys always look good. You know, you had Ryder D is the best I've seen him ride in a long time. Like
that's the best Ryder D Francisco's.
Well, he looked really good at the end of the year too, until he got hurt. You know, at SMX, like he looked great there. Like,
no, I mean that in a good way. That's awesome to hear that from you.
Yeah, no,
that's one of our guys. We want to see him do well.
But that's like how competitive the 250 class is right now. If you don't get a start, it's hard to win. Like, look at Deegan got I remember he got a shitty start or something, right? And he had to work his way through the back. Yeah, and he was only up to fourth. I'm sure if there was a couple more laps, it could have been different. But like it's. All the teams, the bikes are so good right now. If you don't get a start, it's hard to win.
Yeah, break that down. And then, Joe, give me your take. When you talk about starts, what comes into the start? Because McGrath gave us a really good explanation about how to get the best start. Is it the bike? Is it the rider? Like, what really gives you the best start?
That's a Joe question. I'm a freestyle guy.
Joe, break it down for me.
Break it down for us, Joe.
Yeah, like you said, like everyone, you know, when you look at a time qualifier, everyone within a second.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, like let's say Deegan crashed on the start. No, Deegan didn't crash. He just got a bad start.
Just a bad start.
I mean, he came back to fourth. He'll probably do that on every single race.
Yeah.
Anywhere he starts, he probably finishes inside the top 4.
Yep.
Maybe better. Start, like, it just depends. Like this weekend, it looked like their texture was really dry.
Yeah, it was really dusty.
Yeah,
you would see the wind come through. You'd see all the dust blowing.
And I learned a lot this year. I mean, especially in the outdoors, we are playing with some mapping and stuff, and Honda got it dialed in for me.
Sick.
I mean, it's just all about traction and how much you're moving forward. You know, like the noise of the bikes, like. I mean, star bikes are really, really loud. Like I can hear it in my next to me. Like when people ride the bike, it's like super, super loud. But just how much traction you get, you know, within like a couple feet after the gate, and then you have a space to move over, you know.
Yeah.
So you can cut some guys, you know, block whatever you can do. I think start is very important. Like halfway through the straightaway. So,
have you rode West Coast last year, right?
Yeah.
Did you ride East Coast the year before? 2 years before.
I did some 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like the East Coast dirt better than the West Coast dirt?
I like both, but East Coast, the part I liked about East Coast is there's lots of indoor stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about the weather and stuff.
Exactly. And
because, you know, like California, like a lot of the times, I remember a couple of years ago, it rained at every single round. Like it was just like a mutter.
Like San Francisco last year, it was a mess. I mean, I don't even know how they still raced, you know? So I like East Coast personally, just because there's like indoor rounds. But I mean, West is just more hype.
Yeah. It's weird how it's like that, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like it's just because like the West Coast is like the mecca of motocross.
Yeah.
But a lot of the guys are the kind of similar, like, oh, I like the East Coast better because of the dirt or because of like the stadiums and stuff.
Like to me, like West Coast is like if you're a man, you show up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like honestly, because like everyone's like just line up on the first main event there is.
It has more hype around it
Yeah.
for sure than like the first East Coast round. Not everyone's like, oh, I'm going to be there. Everyone's like, no, I'm going to
Exactly.
be at Anaheim 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Is it because the allure of Anaheim as well?
Probably. And it's just the first race of the season.
Yeah.
Everyone loves the West Coast. We always got decent weather. You know what I mean? So
What's different for you mentally this year compared to last year? I know you haven't started yet, but is there anything that's different for you?
Mentally, honestly, like the confidence wise, of course, yeah, I'm way more confident than last year coming in.
and what's crazy is you killed it last year too.
Balled out.
just because I think, year 3 with the team, like
Yeah.
there's I'm more for sure of myself,
Yeah.
and in different kind of like ways.
Yeah.
Not
yeah,
just
you're
the-
maturing. You're figuring it
Yeah,
out.
just,
Like
I feel like I'm figuring it out.
How old are you now?
I'm 23 right now.
23. That's
Jesus.
crazy. Because I remember when you first came over, I'd see him at Paula every single day. Because like I would go moto a lot, and I would see him out there every single day. And if he was just on the track by himself, he looked slow because he was so smooth. But then you would see people jump on the track and he'd just blow by him like gnarly. Like, damn, he's actually hauling ass right now. And it's crazy that like you still have that same style of just being super smooth and consistent. So it's like I'm stoked to see you race this year. Like I can't wait to see East Coast rounds come around when you're in and the outdoors and everything. So
Yeah,
I'm stoked
yeah.
for you.
What's the relationship with Jet and Hunter now that you kind of train with them?
Honestly, because they were out in Paris Supercross, so I haven't actually be able to practice with them. They were out of the States.
Were they
so-
there when you got hurt?
Yeah, actually, it was nice of Hunter and Dazzy Lawrence. When I crashed, they got me an ambulance right away and took me to the hospital close by.
Yep.
So I get like a lot of help in not just the motocross, but outside of motocross.
Yeah.
And no, it's been really helpful with him being around.
It's cool too to see like you going on board with their program because obviously it's working and it's been working for a few years now. Are you stoked about that?
With Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love his the way of the training program is. Just doing different stuff, and
Not the same thing every time. Like
but
it's so old.
honestly, I like him. I think because he makes the program suit for every different riders. My program is way different than riders program or Jorge's or just some program that fits you so individually. So that's what I like about him. And it's like
Does he run your on-track program and in the gym program?
mostly off the track.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, he does my laps and stuff, and just to track it down.
When you're back out in Florida, will he just write you up like your training routine and you'll just do that, but then you'll still ride with all the boys out there?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's rad. Because then it's like you're doing the same program just out there with all them now.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I got to hang out with you inside the Honda trucks, and Honda, all the staff was just staring at me, and I was running around with my puffer jacket on.
I wonder why.
And I was I was having the time of my life, by the way. I think the way the Lawrence experience and the way Honda's set up is like premium, right? Felt like I was at an F1 race. It was so nice. There was food in there, unlimited food, by the way. They're like, yo, this is for the staff and the riders. And I was like, yeah, don't worry about me. We're fine. I'm eating with Joe Shimoda in the back.
And then I found him making a scene, like movie scene with like
Yeah.
I don't know, 5 different camera crews and
In the Honda rig where everyone's
front
like,
of Honda rig.
everyone's like there
Yeah.
for business, like
Bro.
straight work.
Poor Hunter and Jet, they're like, this is not what we said when we said you could come in here. I showed up with Sheckler, Tarzan. We had 3 camera crews,
Yeah.
Concrete Cowboys. We had like 30 or 40 people with us. And so I try to take everybody in the Honda. You can't fit that many people in those rigs.
No.
So I'm like, all right, a few of you guys. I got Sheckler in there. Obviously, he doesn't need me to go in there. All the boys are best friends with him. So we all went in there. But it was cool to see you interacting with the fans. It was cool to see you interacting with people, my family. Everybody loves you. What was your favorite part of A1? What was your favorite part of the pit experience now that you're doing it as like a non-racer for the first time in a long time?
pit experience. I don't know. I just kind of like just being in that environment is kind of cool. Like I met actually a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people from like back then when I was riding, Cowie or like when I was in Geico Hondas, like just a lot of people I met because everyone comes to the first round,
Everyone's there.
Everyone's there. So that's maybe part of my like favorite thing about going races, just to meet all these people.
Yeah.
But without like, there's no time limited.
Yeah,
So just
because you're not on like I got to
like-
go practice, I got to go
Yeah.
qualify, I got to go race. Like
Yeah, then
you
I
can just
have-
cruise and do your thing.
have time to talk and like, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like I'm still such a fan. Like I always try to get down there on press day so I could go check out everyone's bikes, the semis, talk to everyone. Because like come race day, I'm trying not to go bother people because I know how important that day is for everyone that's underneath the tent.
Yeah.
So it's like I always try to get down there on like a Friday to like go check everything out.
Noted.
I do.
Understood.
You know,
Now I
like
get it.
these dudes are
Now I see why Twitch
getting
was to
paid a
himself.
lot of money to
Yeah.
fucking go do a job, and like it's gnarly when there's a million people running around with the camera crew.
Noted.
Yeah.
Understood. It
Yeah,
all
we
makes
made,
sense.
We made like a full circle around like in front of the Honda pits whenever Bear showed up. It was literally
Just
like,
right in front of it?
Yeah, it was literally, it looked like we had like fight going in there.
It was the Honda HRC Fight Club.
Hey, the best part about the whole thing about this fight club was when Shimoda turns around and goes, "Hey, what are we filming for?"
Yeah, exactly.
And
And he went, I don't know, but we're making scenes right now.
I'm like, we're good, bro. We're in the motion right now. We're fine.
We're in the mo-
And then so we walked upstairs. We did our thing. It was cool to watch you interact with everybody upstairs. When you're watching someone race and you're not racing, obviously, you were up there with us. Is there something that you were specifically looking at? Because and I'm not trying to be funny, you were like in a trance. You were just like by yourself in the corner watching, kind of like studying something or looking at something. And it wasn't the fireworks. It definitely wasn't the girls. I know you have a girl.
He was making sure the Honda was working good.
yeah. Just pretending like I'm doing something, Yeah.
What about Chance? Are you cool with Chance Hymas?
Yeah, Chance is cool.
That's your
Chance is
teammate,
cool.
right?
Yeah, he did good last weekend.
He rode really
he
good. I was
did
stoked to
good,
see,
yeah.
especially coming off of his injury and everything. Like I was stoked to see him up there.
Yeah.
I was super stoked for Ryder because his podium's been coming for so long. And then he'll be riding so good, and then he'll get hurt, and then sometimes he'll get hurt, and it's not even his fault, and he's still riding so good. So I feel like this weekend was probably like a huge confidence booster for him. I stopped by the track yesterday and was watching all the guys ride, and he was looking really good.
Yeah.
Him and Dax were out there, so I'm looking forward. I can't wait to see East Coast too. Like I'm such a fan of the sport. Like I just love watching racing.
Yeah, true. Stoked for him. And Anstein, he just felt steady.
He looks so good all
This
day
dude
too.
is
Like,
steady.
What's the training like with Chance? Do you guys train together? For the people that don't know, do you guys ride? Like, what's that looking like back home?
See, I haven't really been able to train with Chance either because I just got hurt right away.
Yeah.
Like it was like my fifth or sixth day on the bike.
Oh wow!
So it was came kind of quick. So honestly, I don't know. I'm too new to explain, all of the stuff over there. But they got like, I don't know, good 2 supercross track, outdoor, 1 big outdoor turn track in case if it rains, and like there's a gym that you can use over there. Like there's some good. It's a good facility, I'd say.
you gonna buy a go-kart?
I mean, I have to. Maybe. Yeah.
Dude, they got the sickest go-kart track there. Reed built that thing back in the day. That thing's so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just on the pod talking about it. Do you have an experience that you're looking forward to so far not racing? Is there something that you've been enjoying kind of during this extra off time?
I'm not into like one thing, but like recently, well, I kind of like playing guitars and stuff, like electric guitars.
Nice.
Yeah.
Joe the rock star. I
Wow.
like
Yeah.
it, dude.
I'm like,
All right.
yeah, after
He's gonna be playing opening ceremony next year.
Yeah, Joe.
there's a 1OK rock band in Japan. It's my favorite band in Japan. And they use this guitar called PRS, Paul Reed Smith. And I
Okay.
got one of those when I went back.
Nice.
So it's so sick. Like I've been just trying to learn and play.
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah, not that good yet, but maybe one day.
Yeah, that's right. Right after SMX, you pinned it back to Japan to go chill for a little bit.
Yeah,
right? How was
yeah.
that? Getting to go back home and just relax.
Yeah, relax. It was fun time. Like I spent, a lot of time with my friends, family. And I actually I did that award thing. It was cool too, and met a lot of new people.
What awards thing?
It was like Prime Minister award.
For Japan?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, it was cool. Like there was who was there? Like this year, Yamamoto,
Nice.
the pitcher from
Yeah.
Dodgers, like
Yep.
boxing, in a way,
Mm-hmm.
like all those like like big
Big stars in all the
names,
different sports.
And Joe.
And because I was there,
I
so,
like it. Hell yeah, that's dope.
I was like, this is pretty dope.
That's rad.
So I got something. Obviously, it's always good to have you here at the Jaxxon Media House. You're a good friend of the brand and the team. But I saw you doing this amazing video, and I couldn't tell what it was. And it seemed like you were like, kind of like bringing in some cars. I don't know, Twitch. Maybe you could walk me through this. Looks like Joe is directing traffic.
Directing traffic.
Yeah, there's like these big semis, but I heard it was you were like getting weird or something. I don't know what it's called. Is that Joe Shimoda? And it's you acting. Is this your first acting job?
Yeah, this is my first movie scene.
See, next time you get hurt, maybe you can just get movie roles, dude.
And what are you doing over here with the big rigs and the trailers and the tractors and the semis?
Oh, since I'm not doing anything, I should go out there and help the sport, just directing everything. I was doing everything, security to, parking semis.
I like
cleaning.
the whistle.
And then you're sweeping. Oh, even some Angels access. And was this for a brand or was this a vlog? What is this for?
So we had, Drink Weird guys coming out to Anaheim. We filmed some stuff Thursday before Anaheim. And we're just making this funny content.
I love it. It shows a different side of you, like that you're actually a funny dude and you have a personality. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
A lot of times people are like, oh, that guy's such a jerk. He's so mad he got third place, but they don't understand like how much work you put in during the week and like you're going there to win. So sometimes when you get a third, like you're happy, but you're still not as happy as you would be if you won.
Yeah.
So it's like stuff like this, people can see like your personality, like you're actually a normal dude.
Yeah, and honestly, like I think everyone's cool actually off the bike. I think you just on the bike, you have to. I mean, you even have to race teammates too.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to make a friend
to juggle that.
If you're
like
racer,
we're cool, but we're on the track. Fuck you.
We're cool, but we're not cool.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, when you talk to them individually, like everyone's kind of cool. Like they're all different.
Yeah.
They all have their personalities. So.
That's rad. I like it.
Joe, the last thing I got for you is who do you think is going to be your biggest competition in the 250 class this year?
I don't know. Like, I think it's just, honestly, like, I don't really care like who I'm racing against. More so I have to just kind of perform on my best, And if I can do that, I think I'm capable of winning, and try to go win championships again. And it's just all about me performing.
Just being your best.
Yeah.
Well, if you win a championship this year, Bear's going to throw you a huge party.
Oh, absolutely.
After party?
Oh, yeah.
Huge after party.
Oh, we will throw a banger.
Oh, okay.
You will have the time of your life.
Okay.
Oh, you will win some award. And the Prime Minister will be there. I'm telling you. We will do the Prime Minister Joe Shimoda party.
We're going to take over.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Okay.
Hey, Joe, I appreciate you coming on. We always appreciate you being here. Before we let you go, I got to ask you 3 quick questions.
Yeah.
What is your favorite food to eat?
Favorite food to eat? Oh, I had this, dial this other day. I've been liking.
I'm interested. I can't wait to hear what it is.
You see, I kind of like junk food. I like junk food.
You love that's your favorite food is junk food.
Honestly, like
choose one. If you had to eat junk food,
like I've been liking sushi, not just because I'm Japanese.
Not junk food,
not just because I'm Japanese, but recently I like maybe honestly like burrito or something.
Yep.
Like massive burrito.
Dude, I could live on Mexican food. I love burritos.
I love burritos.
Burritos, tacos, like I love it.
There's a good like Rubio's has like this like
that's not real Mexican
but
food,
it's
Joe.
like
what the fuck?
It's like American. You know
it's
what
Americanized.
I like? It's like
I love burgers. Junior Whoppers are my favorite.
I like Americanized Mexican food.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, maybe that's what that is.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, there's like a grilled
It's like
shrimp.
a watered down Mexican food.
Yeah, like the saucy ones.
Yeah.
Saucy.
I'm going to take you to get some real Mexican.
Yeah, we're going to
Okay.
get you a real burrito. And then what's your favorite music artist?
Music artists. Like I said, I like One OK Rock. Right now I like Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Maneskin. Green Day, like something like that.
Oh man, you got a full different variety over here.
Yeah.
Shimoda
I
with
thought
some
Joe was
cultural
going to be
music.
having some hip hop in there, but no.
I also like house music.
Oh, who's your favorite DJ?
DJ. I really like Rami.
Okay.
You know Rami?
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked him. Fatso is good.
You like Lizzo? Who'd you say?
Fatso?
Fat Joe.
No, Fatso.
Fat Joe. Okay.
Yeah.
And then if you could travel to anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Anywhere. Maybe Singapore.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why Singapore?
Because the architecture. Yeah, I love seeing different architectures.
Yeah.
It's rad looking
I
over
love
there.
Singapore.
Yeah.
It's so different.
Love Singapore.
Yeah,
Singapore is exciting.
really.
Oh, yeah.
All right, if you
So-
win a championship, he's sending you there.
Yeah, okay, that's where we're throwing the prime minister
That's
party
it.
for Joe in Singapore. Hey, we appreciate you coming on the pod. Thank you. You are the man.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see you dominate this year. And we're excited to see you get healthy, and we wish you all the best, brother.
Hell yeah.
You're always welcome here. Listen, Joe Shimoda, Jaxxon Media House, another episode with Twitch, Jaxxon Sports Show. You guys will see a brand new episode of Behind the Brand every Friday. Make sure you guys go check out our Jaxxon Podcast Discord, where you can see all the behind the scenes and the content from these pods, what's going on here, the sparring, the MMA, the skating, the jiu-jitsu, the moto, the surf, and a little bit of all the new product we're dropping from our chains to our watches. Thank you guys for watching. We're out.